Brokenerfing, how are you? Can everybody hear me? How is the audio? Audio yes, audio no? You hear me? All right. Excellent. Getting ready for Ragnarok. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's in fact exactly what I am doing here. Working on Devil's Hand, but I needed some components to get me through, so I had to make a bit of an emergency order to Foam Blast, which I was hoping would be here Saturday, and it was, but post office was closed. So I thought, well, I'll grab it first thing Monday. Holiday, post office is closed. So, crispy audio, thank you very much. Hello, it's a Boyo and Landon Abels. So, this is actually a box of things I've been needing to get anyway. I just needed specifically motors and things. So, but I needed some other junk as well. So, this is just a fun box, and when we're done being fun, then I'll shut it down and get to work. So, what the heck? Well, let's start with business first. Issue with the post office? Yeah, post office, darn it. Alright. Got a mess of things, mess of Michelle 2.0s, right? Yep. Oh, cool! I didn't realize. Where's my cutting things? That things were going with the cool kind of angled slots that I know that Krakens and the new Out of Dart stuff had this cool detail. So that's cool to see it on these because it's just neat. Got some channel stickers for you, and I see you at Ragnarok. Cool. I'm all for stickers. I'll go ahead and put them on the chronograph just with the rest of them. So motors, that's actually what I did need for Devil's Hand. But while I was at it, I got got a voltmeter, a 2S and 3S of the cool battery level illuminated dials, just for kind of experimenting with. So I had some on hand to size up for, you know, different projects and things, just so I had one on hand for reference. Pair of Bulldogs, definitely going in there as well. Papa Goose, afternoon, or whatever the equivalent is for you. Man, ooh, nice hermetically sealed stickers, not just stickers jumping around in the box. That's pretty fancy. Okay, got a couple. Did I order two? Must have ordered two of these printed extended wire guides, whatever you want to call it, for the Strife. Gives you more room to put fatter wires in there, and also gives you a place to mount a voltmeter. And I have a project in mind that I don't think has seen the channel yet, but I think could benefit from one of these. And if it doesn't actually work, they'll get used somewhere, because I have an idea. I do like ideas. Okay, cool. Mess of XT60s, because I needed a whole lot of those. Drum spring, cherry switch. Oh, voltmeter mount hardware. Cool. Okay. Is it specifically for the holes? Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I didn't even think of that. Okay. And this here. Brokenerfing. You always have yours bounce around in the box. This is the first time I've actually gotten a box from Foam Blast, so maybe that's typical box protocol. Usually it's just in the padded envelope thing. So maybe that's handled a little bit differently. Okay, it appears the... Wait, is it the cage usually? Oh, does it? Okay, it does come with screws. I was a bit worried there for a minute, but I do have other screws from that I purchased previously, so that's cool. So yes, the Serenity with the Bulldogs and a whole gaggle of fangs are going into Devil's Hand for Ragnarok. Okay, so box, I believe these are 2 boxes of, yeah, worker darts, because I have yet to experiment with half-lengths. I really need to, because I've got a long shot that I have that pusher breach for from Devil's Nerf Works, so I can use that, and I can also use the hybrid pusher as soon as I can get a, what the heck would you call it? Forward adapter, katana adapter for the Strife and stuff like that, so I can experiment with some flywheeling half-lengths, just for the sake of experimentation. These are just a pair of worker wheels, just for the sake of having for, in case I need to build something in a hurry. They're just a kind of a good standard, you know, fairly lightweight, standard crush. Have a little bit of teeth on there. Nothing for super crazy power and stuff, but just something to have on hand, because I don't think I have any extra wheels laying around. General Flag, I am fantastic. So that is the extent of the box. Nice box, though. So here we have, okay, cool. This is Worker PMags, one of those 12s, and this is Stefan length, I believe. This is for the half length. So I needed to get something so I can actually use these guys. So that's super neat, and I believe this guy is the same way. And again, this was just for the sake of variety. And what? Oh, that's actually last couple aftermarket magazines I've been getting was the NF Strike ones and some of the knockoffs, and so it's kind of wow. That's just a nice feeling magazine. I like that. That's good. Same with that guy. Sounds a little drier, but I just like the feel of this guy. This is that's a mag you can put confidence in. This makes me feel good just handling it. And it's got the yeah. Oh, cool. So I get the little pull deals. Yes, this is my first foray into the only other worker mags that I've gotten besides the ones that I reviewed recently, the Worker 22s that were redone that didn't have the cap. Before that was the old original 15 round banana mag that came out like 3-4 years ago. Good heavens. All right. I'm gonna go grab that long shot real quick and just see what the heck we got going on here. Homely, how are you? Welcome aboard. All right. We got 16 of you guys. All right, well, thanks for joining me. So the new series, basically, I've been trying to come up with some kind of excuse to do live streams once in a while just because people get a kick out of it, and it's kind of fun to hang out with everybody. But it's really hard to try to be productive and work on something and then try to keep up with chat and try to apologize for Dremel noises and stuff like that. And so I end up not really getting as much done as I want to. No offense to anybody, that's just my brain doesn't like to process that much stuff going on all at once. So I thought, well, what the heck? I just got the P.O. box. Because that's the other thing. I don't like doing unboxing videos as much because it's like, I got a box of things. And that's really not... I don't know, it's hard to justify that as a resource for making a video on. So I thought, well, shoot, if I'm getting stuff in and I don't always know what the heck it's going to be, I can do a stream of it. We can talk about it, kind of experience the new stuff altogether. And on the slim chance that whoever sent me stuff is watching, they can explain what the heck they were thinking when they sent stuff or whatever. We can all talk about that. That way, also, if I do get something somebody wants reviewed, I don't have to have the first, because I like to include first impressions when I'm doing review stuff, just because there's things that you notice in first impressions that you don't always think about after the fact when you're doing the actual comprehensive review. And so I like the idea of covering all that, but I can do it separately. That way it shortens the actual review down, and I can fall back on the stream for a resource as far as, like, you know, I can do a review on a thing and be like, okay, this is, you know, this is this thing. I talked about it, first impressions, and link that video. So, all right. So we've got this guy. I've not put brass in there. All I've done is, this is the same long shot that I did the review on all these kit pieces. So, all I've done is just stab that little adapter piece, the pusher breech adapter thing from Devil's Nerf Works in there. But I had no way to justify or judge where I need to fit the barrel material, and I didn't know how the barrel material fit worker darts, at least in this climate. So this is just going to be loose fit, but see, that seems a bit loose to me. As well, that seems a bit snug. So we'll play with both. We'll throw the chronograph up real quick. Okay. And we'll just start loosey. And oh, hang on a second. Okay. This is being a short length noob guy. Okay, so that's going to be so I need to set that guy. No. Okay, I need this guy in here so he closes, gets in the way of the thing. Now I can bring that. Okay, okay, we're rolling. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so 165. That's actually wow. That's more than I need it to be. I don't really need a super crazy long shot build right now. There's no tuning on this barrel, of course. This is just the foot that I got from Amazon or whatever. So I could probably dial it back and get more if I wanted to or whatever, but I don't really need to right now. See what the 17/32 looks like. 104. I think I got that backwards. No, that's 17/32. This is 9/16. Okay. Landon Abels, such a legend, man. Thank you very much. I love Yellow Jacket integration. You've inspired me to build a full auto Raven that has an ammo counter and voltmeter. Cool. That's actually Yellow Jacket's going to get some of those things. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to handle that. Oh, crap, did it again. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need this guy in the way. It's a boyo. Been thinking about picking up and modding a long shot recently. Found one for cheap and really excited to get it. Awesome. They are... I've got a couple, and I've never really done a whole lot with them. I've got one that I did integrated the bottom of a Raider pump and integrated the internal priming mechanism on there, so it's essentially a pump action Raider prime long shot. Knocked out the air restrictor because back when that was built, that was still the thing to do, regardless of anything else. That was before, shoot, that was before drop-in kits. That was back in the when Orange Mod Works was the only game in town, really. So probably ought to revisit that little project. So okay, so we got another. Is this the 9/16? This is... No, this is 1730 seconds. Okay, so what do we got here? 140. Now let's do this guy. This is 9/16 again. 184. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I'm liking the results. For whatever reason, the 1730 seconds seems to have a little bit more of a pow, like a smacking, unpleasant noise to it. Whereas the 9/16 still seems to have a nice cushioned, surprisingly quiet. There again, this is my first experience with large volume air power things, you know, so because most of my stuff is flywheel and stuff, so this is quite rewarding for being I think this is a 9 kilogram spring, if I remember right. Fairly tame by today's standards. 187, heck yeah. Okay. Phantom Lightning, thanks for just joining. I'm asking a Recon Mark II for painting. Cool. It's actually a good shell. I picked up one of those fairly recently and did kind of a pump action conversion, but it's got kind of a Frankenstein of colors on it right now. Say misfire or something. $189. Boy, this is wow. Anyway, yeah, gonna have to get back to that Recon Mark II. I like the handguard thing, but I'm considering, because the rest of the shell doesn't do much for me. It doesn't really have quite as much pizzazz as I think a guy in my position would like. And so I'm considering doing what Wacom did with his, and basically cut out the grip and integrate it into a retaliator in the same spot in order to use the fancier cosmetic kits and stuff like that. Because I do want to get that. What the heck is it? It's not Worker. It's that other one, pump action kit that's white. Looks really, 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 really mean. I think that'd look really slick on a 141 on a Recon Mark II. But that's another project for another time under different circumstances. Zero. 184. It seems to be hitting pretty consistently, except for that oddball 140, which was still rather generous for really what I need. So that's cool. Matt McCoy doing a Raven. Cool. Got it for cheap on Facebook. Excellent. It's always nice to have a Raven laying around. I've got the 3 up on the wall right now, the Elites. One of them I've overhauled. I need to do the other ones, but I've got one more in the pile over there for cutting up if I need to. So it's always nice to have 172 on hand, just in case you get the urge to merge and you got to cut something up. Gavin Fuzzy Kit. No, it was it was another one that's available on NF Strike and all that. I don't think it's one of those Malyang or whatever. I can't recall, but we'll there again get to that point when we get to that point. 188, hot dog. Zero Dan the Man. Dan the Man, how are you? Spamatron, hello Spam. Mr. Gavin, 179. Got any more in there? Okay. 190. Boy, it keeps getting better and better. That's pretty cool. Good heavens, Zilla, how are you? Okay. 187, that's still pretty darn good. I don't think everything's been between 184 and 190. That's still pretty dang good. I'm really happy with that, considering all I've done was drop in that worker kit and stuck a piece of brass with that Devil's Nerf Works pusher converter thing. So that's actually super, super neat. I'm very happy with that, so I'm going to have to, probably after Ragnarok, because I have to get this project done first for the weekend. And, whew, Landy, it's going to be busy. But yeah, I think go ahead and seat that brass in for permanent like. And where's my, there you be. This guy. So, cool. So yeah, this is kind of a fun first foray into half-lengths. And yeah, really excited to actually get out, and it's raining like crazy right now, otherwise we might do some, well, I can't really bring you along, I suppose. I guess I need to figure out some way to bring you guys along so we can go outside and do some live streaming stuff sometime. So, I'll set that guy aside. Oh, how you doing? Well, glad to see you live streaming. Yes, sir. Cut some plastic. I've been here all the time. Forgot to comment. Hi. Oh, hello, Spamatron. Oh, turn the pump action recon rock to the cardboard pipe. Cardboard pipe. Interesting. At work at the moment. Oh, Frank and Zella, you're not supposed to be streaming stuff when you're supposed to be working. Good heavens, man. But hey, I do appreciate it. Always nice to have talent from the other end of the world stopping by. So, flying or driving? Dan the man. We're flying because we're going to leave Friday morning, go to, where the heck is it? San Jose. Gonna do Ragnarok. And then my wife and I are hopping on a plane going to LA because we're going to Disneyland for a week for our anniversary. So we're able to lump everything into a big happy and Nerf-versary. So basically, I really wanted to go to Ragnarok, and she really wanted to go to Disneyland. And we couldn't justify 2 trips, so we're celebrating a little bit early for us. But hey, that's okay too. So there probably won't be a video this weekend, nor next weekend, and maybe not even the weekend after that. I've got a few things that I need to edit up, but nothing I can really edit up in time for this weekend. I'm going to be completely out of town for a week next week, and going to be way busy trying to get caught up on everything around the house the week after that, so you won't hear anything from me for a while, but I'll try to update a little bit through Facebook, Instagram, and stuff like that. Unless something comes up, maybe I'll stream. I can stream. I'm just streaming off the phone right now, so there's no reason why I can't stream while we're abroad. That's nice. That's very nice. Sounds like a perfect compromise. Really want to go, but Boaz is only 4 weeks old, and I don't know about driving the coop hours over to the bay. Yeah, 4 months old. That's probably a bit fresh for a trip like that. Where did you end up? You were back east, as I recall, and where the heck did you end up? I believe you said you were situated near your new digs. So. In Sacramento. Holy cow, you're just right in the neighborhood. Well, we'll still be thinking about you anyway. Okay, so that's out of the way, that's out of the way. These guys. First experience with Bulldog wheels. They look nice. I mean, they're very, very nicely machined piece. It's good, nice and solid without being like overly thick and heavy. Nice and rigid. Grihas, Drax workspace looks different, and he sounds different. Where am I? Don't you have something you should be doing right now? And how dare you use four-letter words around here? Huh. That's pretty neat. All right, well, as much as I'd like to hang out with you guys, going to actually be needing my phone as a resource to check the... Still considering doing a 3-wire setup, or a 3-switch setup here, and I need to figure out the wiring diagram. I might chicken out and just do kind of a quick and dirty 2-switch setup in here just to get it running so it's not overly complicated. And hopefully after Ragnarok I can get like an actual printed switch plate with, you know, better, more appropriate switch and MOSFET setup and stuff for kind of a long term. This is just to get me something running for the weekend. So I think I am going to split. Spamatron, are you leaving before me, or are you... Okay, buy. I guess I'm buying. I'm going to buy here. Okay. 3-switch only. Yes, I know that's the correct way of doing things, but trying to work around the stock stuff, it's just not worth the hassle because I want to be able to have this thing fired up and ready. I still need to cut out the battery door access for this thing. Figure out a... I still need to figure out forward mounts for the motor block. Crap, I got a bunch of stuff to do, and I just have today to do it. So, actually, well, hey, thank you very much for joining, all 18 of you. It's nice to see some friendly faces here, and some, you know, people I recognize, and met some new people. And I guess, yeah, next time I get some stuff, actually, I might stream real quick on Thursday before we start packing up, because I was told I had a package coming, but I don't know what the heck it is. So, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. So, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.